Hello everyone, it's Lo from Customs Creations by Lo. Hope everybody's doing awesome today. I am super excited. Now, if you've watched the previous video, I mentioned that I had gotten a new affiliate code. And it's for Glitter Hippo. Now, I haven't opened this yet. I did undo the tape back here just to make it easier, not have to have as much noise. But I haven't looked inside yet. So we're going to do that today. And then we're going to try to figure out something to make with whatever we have. As a recap, what I did was I ordered one specific color. And then I ordered their mystery sample pack. So they chose what colors we received. The great thing about them is their bags of glitter are all only $3 each. $3 each, and their shipping is very reasonable. So if after watching this video you decide you like their products, check out my description box. It will have a code in there so you can get a discount, okay? I've heard great things about their stuff, so I was eager to try. And at $3 a box or a bag, you can't really go wrong. I think it was Linda Mullins from Linda's Resin Room that I had first saw their glitters on. So thank you for that, Linda, for that great info and things on their products. So let's go ahead and get this opened. Like I said, I did take the tape loose because it was kind of tough. Okay, this says Glitter Hippo goodie bag. Thermal glitter changes purple to yellow. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. And this was a free sample. That looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thank you. I'm going to see if I can find the single item I purchased first. I don't know if we can or not, but let's see. Oh, they're all together. So I can tell you that I know this is just a package slip of the invoice. And just to let you know, the mystery glitter grab bundle, which is a set of 10, is only 20 bucks. Now, we'll tell you here, this top one looks like the one that I actually ordered because the color of it, it kind of matches my nails. The color grabbed my attention. It's called Iridescent Glitter, and it's alien. The color is alien. Isn't that pretty? That's awesome. All right, so we will go. Now, the rest of these are what they chose. So there's 10 packs. Let's see, 3, 6, 3. Wait a minute, 3, 6. I can't hold my fingers right. There we go. I grabbed one too many. So we'll just go through these colors. So the first one is Unicorn Tears. That looks fun, doesn't it? Ooh, this is pretty. These are neon mylar flakes, and it's called Disastrous Nachos. That's gonna be pretty, y'all. Very pretty. Next we have Glitter Infinity. It's a shimmer glitter, and it's called Metalhead. And you know, these bags are a nice little size. See if I can find how much is in each one of these. I forget how much is in each one of these. I don't see it here on the package. Oh, it is 20 grams. So each of these bags are 20 grams. Not a bad price, y'all. Not a bad price. And they'll be easy to store because they lay flat. So next we have is a Glitter Infinity Chunky Mix, and it's called Flower Child. Sorry, my nose is going crazy again. So this one was a shimmer glitter. This one's a chunky mix. That is so pretty. Ooh, then we got bacon bits. Now that's appropriate, y'all. And it is also a, looks like a glimmer glitter. That's going to be pretty. We might have to use that for what I'm thinking I want to make. And then next one is a iridescent sprinkle glitter, azulado, maybe? I don't know. I hope I'm not killing it. But isn't that pretty? Oh, this is another iridescent mylar flakes, and it's like, I'm so ogre you. That's cute. Oh, that really does match my nails, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, and here, you know, my favorite color is blue, especially royal blue, but this is really pretty. It's Color Shift Mylar Flakes. This is a color shifter, and it's called Icebreaker. That may be something for our use today. Then we have an iridescent glitter, and it's called Yellow It Out. As you can see, it's very yellow, very pretty. And then the last is an iridescent chunky glitter, and it's called Bright Eyes, and that's really pretty. Wow. So, like I said, if you like what you see today with whatever color we choose to use, I'll have a discount code for you in my description box. And like I said, all of the, just this right here, just this, was only $20. Only 20, and 20 grams per each pack. And then this was $3. A single pack is $3. And then they sent a nice little freebie, this thermal glitter, which I'm excited to use. I don't know if you saw my video where I did some thermochromic powders. They were gorgeous, so I can only imagine what a glitter would do. So, let me get rid of this paper here. And let me show you the mold I thought I would do. It's a new mold. I bought it from Hobby Lobby. It was like $3.99 or something like that. It's a tic-tac-toe mold. And so it comes with a little tray. Then it comes with 4 of these of your X's and your O's. I was thinking about doing this in like a red, white, and blue color scheme for, you know, the big 250th that's coming up. And the little shop that where I sell a lot of my things at, she does have like a kids section. I was telling her about the dominoes and about this, and she's like, oh, that'd be great. So I thought, why not do a set, see how it goes, how they look, and make a set. And I thought it'd be really pretty to do this in, like I said, red, white, blue thing. Now, I did pick up, let me show you here, these stickers. Oops, get out from that thing. From Hobby Lobby as well. They were $1.99, and they're different red, white, and blue things. So they have hearts, they have the Star Spangled there, or the shooting hearts, flags, and you know, these silver, red, and blue ones. Oh, actually, I guess it's supposed to be red, white, and blue. And what I was thinking was, what if we took, let's see, let me think here. There are, so there's 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the same. So what if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do the sides with the little small stars, and do the center with one of this larger heart, or all three. There's, yeah, we could do the centers with the hearts, and then the outside with stars. Or We could use a bigger star right here in the center. And then a heart. And see, is there two of them? Some of them, they have multiple. Some of them, they don't. I wish, all right, so this one and this one could go here and here. This star could go directly in the center. These little ones can go all the way around. That's my thought process. And since we have, I thought I saw a red, remember the red glitter we seen in this pack? The bacon bits? What if we used that in the resin that we pour over it? So we would probably have to work face down. Now I do believe I have some blue glitter, not from, well, not the blue that was in this pack, but some that I've gotten from, I think, Michael's. And we could do like the O's in red or blue and vice versa, do the X's in whatever color. We don't do that. What do y'all think? I think that could be very pretty. Let's see what this red looks like. Pulled off that. Don't want that yet. Because I want to use at least one of their glitters in this pour so y'all can see how pretty they are. I don't know why I'm covering that up. I'm going to probably need that. Now, since we'll have to work up, let me get some of this stuff off my desk here, y'all. Ooh, that is a handful of glitter, y'all. I'm going to start me another drawer. Problem is, I don't know if I have another drawer, because all the other ones have mica powders or glitter in them, so we're just going to set that down there for the moment. So what I'm wondering is, these are not very thick molds. You can see they're kind of thin. Oh, it looks like the thunderstorm's trying to get here. They're calling for severe storms here, which in that case means that we could potentially lose power, which I don't know if y'all saw one of my earlier videos. I was actually working and the power went out, so I got me some of my battery operated lights and a candle, and we just kept it moving. It was pretty funny. Sorry, so we're going to have, this is going to be, so we're going to have to work upside down. Okay, so we'll have to work upside down. These not necessarily, because I'm not, I think those are just going to be glittered colors, red and blue. But let's see if I can get this open. Yeah, I don't hardly ever get my nails done. I used to all the time, but I'm rough on them, and the money doesn't, you know, it's a lot of money to spend for a little bit of time, you know, to be on. But I needed a pedicure badly, so I was like, oh, let me go get a pedicure. And then I was going to have my nails just, you know, just a regular manicure. And I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead and do the gel. But they're super short, as you, like I said, I keep my nails super short. I can't get anything done with any long nails. All right, so I'm going to be thinking about this and these. I am going to go ahead and mix up some resin. It'll be the Bond Crafter Part A, Part B. 1-to-1 is what I always use. It ain't going to take very much. But I had to make, you know, I'm making these trays and stuff that I'm making with the pots. And I did make another color. It's blue and silver. I didn't have that on camera because I just made that off because it's for order. I was heartbroken though because everything, all the other pieces were perfect except for this lid. And I had even went around, smashed it and checked it and everything, took my little thing and moved it. But do you know, it still had about the tip of my finger, a big old bubble that popped its way up. I was heartbroken, so I do need to make that lid for this. So, I'm going to set that aside right now. Oh, did any of y'all see my community post about one of the Amazon deals? You know, because it was Prime Day. Well, if you didn't, let me just show you this before I use it today. Litz Resin upgraded auto electric epoxy mixer was on sale for $23 and I think 94 cents on Amazon. And I was like, mine other mixer is a lot smaller, and it's also, the cup is highly, well, let's just say, here, I'll show it to you. It's kind of had worse for wear. Now, I'm going to set that there just for a second. We're going to unbox this together too, since we're doing a reveal. All right, so we got our manual. Let's see what all comes in here. Ooh, I can get hold of it. Wow, 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 wow. Look how much bigger that is. Can y'all see that? This was 16 ounces. This is 30 ounces. That is huge. It's a nice silicone cup. The paddles are good. Let's see. We'll take this one apart so you can see the difference. Now this still works great. It's the cup that's on its last legs, to be honest with you. So I can always use that in just another regular cup that size. This has a push power. Let's see. I mean, and it just sits on there so easy. This one you have to struggle to make sure it's aligned. Now, let's see. Oh, it came with a little small silicone mat. How cute is that? USB cable. And a tool to help you, you know, pick resin, whatever, maybe wipe it off. It's a nice firm stick too. Like I said, it was only $23, $24 if you want to be, you know, precise. But the biggest thing is the size of this. I really like the size of it. I will still use this one. The one thing I do see is that whereas this mixer, you can turn it on and choose your speed. Like slow up to that. Set it over there. This one, if I'm not mistaken, is one speed only. I have a medium speed. Yeah, so it's one speed. You push on, push off. I just like how easy that sits. And again, you do get another USB cable, which while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and plug this one up so it gets charged. It does have a little bit of charge on it, but you know, when you first get something, you should really charge it first. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I have a little USB plug that sits over here. Sorry. Right off my desk. So we will get it plugged in. See the red dot says it's charging. So we're going to let it sit over here. So while we are doing our mixing and stuff, it will be there on the side. Doing its little thing. So isn't that awesome? That was such, and like I said, it was a great deal. I like this little silicone mat. All right. there's our little mat. That is super cute. I love the color. It matches the other stuff. Huh. Okay. Where can I set this for right now? That's the question of the day. I don't need it right now. We'll set it over there. All right. And our little handy dandy tool here. We'll stick here in our little tool pot and get back to what we was talking about. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to mix up part A, part B of my Craftor resin. And then I will put it in my vacuum chamber so it can debubble. And then I will bring you back when it's time to pour. So I will see you then. All right, folks. I've got the resin out of the pressure chamber or vacuum chamber. I got it confused. I decided I was going to put this mold into my curing box. So while I was waiting on it to do its thing there in the vacuum chamber, I did go ahead and open my eye candy paste of Suco Blue and stirred it because we'll need blue. And I also opened up my eye candy paste, the Khaki Red, and stirred it. Oops. So let's set those aside. And I have 2 cups here. One will do the red in, one we will do the blue in, and then the rest, I think, what we're going to do, because I really want to use this Glitter Hippo bacon bits on its own, not have, you know, anything distorting its color or anything like that, because I do want to see what it looks like. But let's go ahead and get it open. I'm going to have to move a little quicker than I was thinking because we had a sudden storm come up, like I said a little bit ago, and I had my resin mixed up, and I needed to go down and see what I needed to do to help my husband. So it is getting warm. So let's go ahead. I mixed up 400 milliliters, 200 part A, 200 part B, but yeah, it's already getting warm. So let's go ahead and we're going to pour about that much in there for our little pieces. And then let's see. Now with eye candy paste, you do not need a lot. They're very, 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 very pigmented. So wipe down your side. Let's go ahead and get that mixed up. Yeah, this resin is getting really warm. I foresee an issue. Hopefully not, but I should have done this before I put it in the vacuum chamber, but no, I didn't. And now I'm probably going to have a whole bunch of bubbles that I can't do anything about because, like I said, it's very warm already. Now, what I am going to do is get some of this Hippo glitter out because I want to put some in this red. See how it does mixed up into, you know, some resin mixed with another color. And oh my, that's gorgeous. So we're going to do that right there. Now you do want to make sure you get your paste mixed up because If you don't, and you have any area that's not mixed up, you're going to get places that are probably not going to cure. And look at that, y'all. Oh, that's beautimous, beautimous, beautimous. All right, so we wiped off our stick. Now, well, we scraped out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to wipe off that excess because we don't need any more color, okay? Yeah, this is really getting warm. Don't have a good feeling about this pour, but we'll get it as far as we can, right? Oops, and then I dripped it all over everything. All right, let's get our blue. Scrape this stick off because we don't need that much color on it. And you can see I am just scraping pretty much all of that color off. Stick it in there. Put our lid on it. Now, what I do need to do real quick is find a blue glitter for this. I have this from Michael's. It is extra fine. We will get this mixed up first, and then we will add the glitter to it. Yeah, my goodness, this is so warm. All right. Go ahead and wipe that stick off because that is more than enough in there. Isn't that pretty? Let's go ahead. Oh, got a mess there. Give me another wipe. Like I said, because this is getting warm real fast. So I think we're going to do the O's in, we're going to do the X's in the blue and the O's. What is going on in my sprayer here? It's got resin on it. There we go. All right. These we're probably going to have some overpour because it's not a lot. Kind of hard to see. Okay. Now we'll get our red out. And we definitely have some overpour, that's fine. I'm not going to stress right now because, like I said, well, if I can get in the hole, we'd be okay, right? I don't like rushing, and I really do feel like I am rushing right now. All right. I'm gonna fix my sprayer because it's still spraying and I'm not even holding it. That's crazy. All right, we're not gonna fuss over these too much, like I said, because I already know there's overage. Back on storm, mess with me. See how it's already thickening up? Yeah. Not liking this. We may do this video over. So what you just saw me do is dump a bunch of white glitter into our clear, because like I said, it's so hot. It's not even, barely even usable. I'll be redoing this video. Oh, Jesus. Come on. All right. This is too high. I don't know if we can get the stickers on this one. Overpour. Big time. Well, y'all see this mess. I guess we'll see how it goes. Because right now it is a disaster. Master disaster. That's me. Alright. Give me a second, friends, and we'll be right back. I'm going to move this. guys, it's Flo. Had a little bit of a problem on my first pour that I initiated. This was the outcome. In the midst of me trying to get my resin mixed up, I had to go out and help my husband because it was getting ready to do a severe thunderstorm here yesterday. And by the time I got everything got back up, the resin was getting way too hot, way too sticky. And so I decided I was going to redo this again. As you can see, I didn't know this was a matte mold, but apparently it is. But it's still bendy. It's still not... There's no way I could sell this, because if you look closely, because the resin was getting so thick, you can see all those bubbles in there. I can't sell that, and I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to fix it. So, after seeing that it was a matte mold, I've decided to kind of rechange the plan, because, you know, we was going to put... Oops, these stickers. Well, because it's matte, even if I did those stickers, you're not going to be able to see them. So, I'm going to work in reverse. Yeah, it was a disaster last night. I'm not even going to show you that video. I may show you a little piece of it, maybe, but it was total nightmare. Total nightmare. So I've decided to come back. We're going to try it again. Now, I'm hoping for the best, praying for the best. We'll see how it goes. It is going to try to storm here again tonight, but I think we're okay. I think it's kind of breaking up and going around us. We did not undo anything that we had to do last night, so cross our fingers. So I'm going to mix up. We'll do small batches today because I've got little silicone cups that are going to help me be able to pour these easier and pour that, because I had a lot of overage on that. A little bit on these, but not nearly as bad on this. So I'm going to do small batches. So these are little silicone cups that come with, you know, products that I've ordered, you know, epoxy. And we're going to start out with 40 of, we'll be using Bond Crafter. It's a 1-to-1. We're going to do 40 of one and then 40 of another, which gives us a total of 8 mils. That way, I'm not going to be pressed for time. So what I'm thinking about doing... Oh, sorry. My eyes are itching so bad today. I think we're going to do this here. What color do we want to do it? I think I'm going to do it white, because if you look at this one, since we're going to have to work reverse, it's, you know, the colors were good. By the way, the red Hippo glitter, glitter Hippo red glitter is very pretty. Now, you can see it better on the opposite side. It worked really well. But on the matte, no, not so much. So, depending upon how this turns out, I might do a clear... Oops, just drop on the O's. Might do a clear coat of UV resin on the top, or spray seal it to shine it up. But, and I would have done that with this one that I've made. However, like I said, because the resin had gotten so thick, there were so many bubbles, and it'd take a magic genie. Hi, Genie Bodie. To fix that. So without further ado, let me see. I have, I know I have white. Yes. I have the Eye Candy Satori White, so we're going to mix that up. I might put some glitter in it just to give it a little bit of sparkly. I don't know if that's the one I want to use, though. Hold that thought. Let's see what else we have. That will make sure we see it in the resin. Maybe that. We'll think about it. Let's see. Which do I like better? Not that one, not that one, not that one. I think I like that one. So what if we put some of that silver in the white and see what happens? Worst can, oh man, it just got all over my daggum molds. Which means I need to take some tape to them and get it cleaned up. Because I don't necessarily want that color of glitter in my piece X's and O's. I have different plans for those. So what I'm going to do, oh, that's going to be fun. I'm going to pause this, get this cleaned up, get my resin mixed up, and bring you back when it's time to pour. So you don't have to sit and watch me try to do this. So I'll see you back in just a few secs. Alright everyone, I got the resin mixed up. I put the white paste, the Eye Candy Satori White, in my resin. I also added some Recollections silver glitter. This is from Michaels. It is extra fine, but I put this in the vacuum chamber, and it degassed very well. However, I think I'm going to need to put glue in with this resin, because it looks like it's all, you know, kind of floated up or something. I don't know. And yes, I blew up my finger. So we're going to put one drop in here and see what that does to it. Hopefully not create any more bubbles, since we just removed them. And I want to use the Hours clear glue, if I can get the little dried end off of the end. Let me see if I can do that right there. All right, I think we got it. So we're going to put one drop in there, because I don't want it super thick, you know, and super gloopy. And I did mix up a second cup with the same amount, because I have, hopefully, while it's sitting there doing a bit of additional degassing, we'll have it for this. So we're just going to stir this gently. Like I said, I just removed all the bubbles. I don't want to create more. Just kind of pouring it slow. Not pouring, stirring. So it's not real gloopy, which is awesome. But hopefully that was just enough to keep that, or keep the glitter from dropping, you know. All right. Well, if I wipe off the stick, give a little 99% alcohol spritz on our mold. And I had to clean this thing last night, and it was doing okay. Now it's doing this weird spray again, like I've got resin in it, and I've already cleaned it once. See, I'll have to look at it again once we're done. All right. So we're just going to pour this up high and slow. You can tell that the glue is in there because it's a little gloppy or gloopy when, you know, it's pouring out. All right. Stop right there for a second because I think I'm going to need a stick under this end. Hopefully that's not too much. Let's just give it a second. And I think that's going to be too much. Like I said, I don't really want any overages on this because it's... But if I have overages versus bubbles, then I'm okay with that. So yeah, so that's... Actually might need a stick under... Oh, sorry y'all, I hit the camera. Well, I'm not doing so good on there, other than get ready to make a mess. See if we can push it back over here. All right. Let me wipe my fingers off. Where's my wipe? Right there it is. Okay, so, of course, now my nose starts itching. First it was my eyes. We're going to take it here, maybe. Oh, gosh, Loretta. I have it sitting on another mold. All right, let's see how that does. And that looks better. That looks better. Give me some more wipes out here. Because y'all know I am going to need them. Oh yeah, that's much better. All right, let's give it just another. Oh gosh, what's wrong with this stupid thing? Oh, you know what? I have a pen right here. Let's see if we can get this cleaned off. So it quits driving me crazy. I don't know how I would have gotten resin on that, but if you're a resin artist, you can pretty much take a guess, right? All right. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I keep that little pin over here beside me in case I need it for something. All right, that's somewhat better. All right. And we'll get our cup here. It's getting warm. This is why I wanted to do small batches. Just gonna, again, just gonna let it drop in here. We're gonna let that soup settle for a second. See how it does. I think that this end down here is still a little low because it looks higher down here than it does up there. See how that does. It's not domed yet. Pretty close though, pretty close. But you know what? Oh no. All right. Now I do have a mold over here ready for any extras we have. We have this little elephant, so I thought, you know, if we're going to do red, white, and blue, he would be cute. So I've got him sitting there. So let's go ahead and get our other cup of resin here, our clear, and we'll mix it up for red and blue, because we're going to do X's in one color and O's in another color. All right, let me give me a little cup here. And we are going to use Suco Blue from Eye Candy. Isn't that pretty? Y'all saw me mix it up last night. And again, their pastes are very, 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 very pigmented. You see, I'm scraping all of that off because we're not going to need, not even what's on the stick right now. So we are going to take our paper towel and wipe just a little bit of that off because we don't need it. Watch this. You see how little I have on there? Look at that. We're going to go ahead and pour a little more in here. It's like I said, if we, whatever we have left, we will be doing that little elephant. And this resin's getting warm. I guess it's because it's so warm upstairs here that it's heating up so quick. I only put it in the vacuum chamber for 3 minutes since it was such a small quantity compared to, you know, the usual amounts. So I knew it would heat up. I'll just go ahead and put our blue glitter in there. This is also recollections from Michael's, but it's gorgeous. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Make sure we get that paste mixed up because we don't want any areas that are uncured. Okay, we'll let that sit there, and now we're going to mix up our red. Also by Eye Candy, it is the Kakul red. And again, we mixed this up last night, so you did see me do that on, well, you might. I say that because, like I said before, I don't know how much I'm going to show of that because it was horrific. It was bad, y'all. It was really bad. And that's why I'm rushing trying to get this done, because this resin is heating up. Like I said, I don't know if it's because of the upstairs temperature, which should be 74, 75, maybe. So we're just going to dap that off just like that, because, again, we don't need that much. And you'll see again. And we're going to add the glitter hippo, if I can talk, bacon bits glitter that we just got in. And like I said before, hopefully it's in my stuff. But if not, I do have an affiliate code with them, so you can save some money with them. So if you are in the market for glitter, go check it out. Their bags are 20 grams each, and they're only $3. $3, y'all. And I did the mystery bundle, and which was 10 packs for 20 bucks. And then I also ordered a single color, alien green, I think it was. And they also sent me a nice little freebie, which I'm excited to use. So it's a thermochromic powder. So can't wait to use that. All right, let's wipe this off because that's all the red we're going to need. Then we'll add our glitter. I love that name, Bacon Bits. Look at that, so pretty. Here's our little spoon. And we're going to do about 2 of these little spoons. 1, 2. Okay. And what I like about this too is that they're in packs, so they lie flat and are easy to store versus jars, because I'm running out of room until I get my she said done. Whenever that happens, I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. All right. So there's that. And yeah, I do want to get these poured because this resin's getting warm. I do not want a repeat of last night. Thank you very much. P.S. Have a nice day. Wipe that off. We'll wipe off our blue. So we can set that out of the way. Oopsie daisy paisy. Alright, so I'm going to do the excess in the blue, like I did before last night. And the red, we will do the O's. So let's go ahead and see if we can get those poured. They don't take much. Okay. We'll let that settle. Let that one settle. That one settle. And this one. Okay. A little drop in this one. I think we need one more in this one. Ah! Not on the outside, dummy. Where's my little red thing? There you are. Let's clean that off. That's good. Okay, and those look good. That looks good. All right. So now let's get our O's. Whoops, way much. Okay. This one needs just a, oh, snip. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and get this poured, and then I'll do cleanup. All right, so let's stop right there because I need to squeeze those ears and his trunk. Looks like the bubble right there. Doesn't look like it's getting down there, does it? Give me a dotting tool here because so we're just kind of marbling this. That's what I'm hoping that's going to happen. Naughty. What? Not. This might be just enough resin now to finish them up. Actually, whoopsie daisy, we're going to need another little more because we just filled him up. Well, that was alcohol that came out, thankfully. Let's see, let's get a bigger stick to put under him. That one may be too much. Let's get a small one, I guess. I almost spilled him. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm going to try to clean up these. I'm not going to mess with these anymore because I'm just going to mess them up, so. And I don't want to do that. Let me see if I have another small mold. You know what? Let's do our into resin flower, which I still need to order me another one because I've used this one and used this one. All right, so we're going to, it may be too thick already. I don't know. Guess we're about to find out. Hey everyone, welcome back. Guess what time it is? It's time for demolding, our favorite part. I'm excited to see how this board turned out. We're going to start off with our extras first, which are our little elephant and our into resin flower. Let's do the flower first. Now I have went ahead and cleaned up as much as I could with tape, but some of this overpour that I had, I'm gonna have to just take a craft knife or something and get that off. So let's go ahead and get our flower demolded. Hope that y'all are all doing great. Let's see. Yeah, I've about one just pour a little mold out. Got a little overpour in it too, but it's just an extra that may go on top of something. I don't know. If I can get it out. And it really stuck in there good. That's unusual for it to be that stiff. There we go. Yeah, you can see how much I've used that mold, bless its heart. Definitely have to get me a new one. Oh, well that's interesting. Okay. So, white and blue in the center. Pretty much red here. And the bottom's pretty much blue. So, I definitely need to get me another mold. As you can see, this should have been pretty shiny. But it's not. So, this will go in a little extra bin, maybe to use in like a mystery lamp or something. I don't know what we would call it. I don't want to mimic anybody else's. I know that Tammy Blaine from Epoxy That calls hers an I Spy. I don't want to copy that, but thank you, Tammy, for that ideal. So anyway, so that's the flower. Let's get our little elephant out. I don't remember how hard this was before to get it out. I think I've only made it twice. I don't know. liking what I'm seeing so far. Alright, let's see if we can get some of this broke loose up top. Don't want to break her or his little trunk. This is a pretty stretchy mold. I don't want to rip it. Oh. Arms. Got a good workout today. Doing physical therapy and some additional exercises. Oh, there we go. In my pool. I use like the little dumbbells and stuff. Alright. Oh, look how cute. That turned out really cute. Got a little trim to do. Just probably get off my nail. Or what I call nails, because they are short. She turned out really good. Not seeing no bubbles on her or him. What do you think of our little July 4th elephant? Isn't that cute? I don't know if I'm going to do anything with her or not. I will take, where is it? My little craft knife. Ooh, I don't want to cut myself. And I'm really quite happy with the way it has no bubbles in it. Alright. So just take this, we're going to kind of scrape it. Let me take my Let's Resin thing and smooth it down more. Because anytime I try to trim it off like this, a lot of times I will get it, okay, I will go too deep. And then I have even bigger problem to clean up. That's good. Okay. We might be able to get it without me killing it. See, like right there, I'm going to have to sand that down because I did take a little too much off, which is another reason why I usually don't do it this way. Oops. Okay. It's pretty good. Didn't do too bad except for that one little spot, and that's easily fixable. What do y'all think? Isn't that super cute? I like how it marbled the red, white, and blue. I think that came out really well. All right. Now on to our piece de resistance. Now, I do want to also let you know, I've been trying to work on my channel. Trying to make some changes to it. So if you see things a little different or showing up different from what you're used to, I'm trying to get it to where the algorithm picks it up better. Or, you know, whatever it is. So, if you do notice those changes, put in the comments what you think about them. Alright, now I do know I'm going to have some trimming on some of these. As you can see, again, they are matte. It is a matte mold. Now, I guess if you wanted to, you could use this side for your top and not this side, because as you can see, it's a big difference. Not a bad little mold for $3.99 at Hobby Lobby. Oh, this one's perfect. Wow. Yay. This one looks like it's good too. Alright, cool. So we got two that we don't have to mess with. And see the difference? I mean, I could take some UV resin or something else to shine that up, but I like this side. So we'll see how we do. Alright, there are our X's and our O's. Alright, let's look at the bottom. Now this is definitely going to be matte on the right side up. I've been thinking about how I want to shine it up. I haven't decided yet. Just scraping this off, a little bit of overage off the side with my nail. Alright, let's see how we did. If I can find a place to get it. There we go. Oh, look, that's pretty cool. Remember we used the eye candy Satori white paste, and we used as Michael's Recollection Extra Fine Silver. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like that. And this little bit of overage should just come right off. Yep. Easy breezy. And best thing is there are no bubbles. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So if we can get this to peel off. And take our little craft knife here. Trying very carefully not to cut myself, because y'all know it wouldn't be the first and it definitely wouldn't be the last, but it's never fun when you do it. Because you know how little bitty cuts are, like paper cuts. They've got some of them hurtful things and annoying things. Okay. Just kind of scraping it. Okay. A little teeny bit more. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to have to trim these up. I'm not going to keep you here for that. I will put you on a fast forward so that way you can see what I'm doing, but it won't drag out so long. So hold tight, my friends. All right, y'all. So, got all those cleaned up. Now, there was one or two of the blue ones that were better from the very first set I made, as well as, I don't know if when you saw me cleaning this one up, somehow we got a little bit of blue one, so I switched a red one out for it. So this is our completed set. I think it turned out really, really cute. Now, what I want to do is I want to see, you know, we was talking about putting these stars in there. Should we put those on there, or should we leave it as it is? I'm kind of liking it as it is. It's not too busy. But let me know in the comments if you would put them on or not. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and put them on. I'm not going to top coat it or clear coat it or anything until I see what it looks like. And then y'all can help me decide by putting in the comments if you like it better without the stickers or with the stickers. And the one that gets the most votes is what we'll do. So let's go ahead, dump our piece. I think that turned out really cute. It's perfect. So we're going to take, like I said, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these same size stickers. Oh man, it's too big. That one been perfect for the center, but is that one big? Oh man. Or I could put the USA in the center. Or a heart. But anyway, let's go ahead and get these off. Just going to put them on. And so these are regular stickers, so I should be able to get them off relatively easy. If the main vote is to leave them alone and leave them off, I can easily peel them back up. That one's a little crooked. I'm not smashing them on there hard. There we go. Just in case we do need to take them off. See if we can get that one a little straighter. Okay. And I'm liking this heart for the very center. And it fits perfectly. All right. What do y'all think? And if we do the stickers, should I go ahead and put one here and here and here and here? Or just as we have it? Like that. Don't want it too busy, you know? All right, so that is everything demolded and cleaned up. And again, let me know in the comments which way we should go. More stickers, no stickers, or as it is right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, also in the comments, let me know if you notice any changes with my channel? And if so, what did you like and what did you not like? So I will see you on the next video. I'm hoping this is going to come out for the July 4th weekend. So if it does, then I want to wish everybody a happy 250th. Go USA, go USA. And I will be checking back. I'm going to go ahead and post pictures of this now, so we can decide which way we want to go. So I will talk to you again soon. Bye.